Good morning. Well, I'm on a little private job today, a little photography job that came up. It's photographing a play centre, soft play area. Yeah, in Harlow. Hours drive, not a bad little run. I think I can't shoot it till about 1, but I can do upstairs apparently earlier. So I've got the camera gear with me. Got Osmo 360 with me that I'm using now. So if push comes to shove, I can use that if it get desperate. But I have got my Canon, my old Canon EOS 60D, I think it is, with the fisheye lens, 8mm fisheye lens. So I'll do a proper job. And but if that goes a bit belly up, because I've not used it for ages, I've got Osmo 360 to get me out of trouble. I'm not quite sure what gives a better quality. I imagine the proper camera, the proper lens will give me better quality. I can stitch them in it then and do a proper job. So I'm going to walk around and introduce myself. They've got some kids there at the moment, but once they've gone, I can crack on. I think I can do the upstairs area first, but that'll be fine. I'll get on with that and I'll walk around the corner, say hello. So the news is, I'm upstairs. They've got some signs up that they're having a Google virtual tour shop done at 1 o'clock. So I'm a little bit early, but I can photograph this mezzanine floor section upstairs here. The tripod's behind me. The old trusty Canon 60D here. And the 8mm fish on. Set that up. I've got some spare bits here just in case I need it. And I mentioned the drone. I'm going to get a bit nervous, but I mentioned in the drone fly around, and she was well up for it. I'm doing it as a freebie, so I might try and do this room down the stairs and round the corner, but I'm not sure if I can do it. I'm not capable. She's got some slides she likes. I'm going to try and go in and up the slides, but I hope I haven't got myself in trouble. But I said, we'll give it a go. And she said exactly the same thing. We'll give it a go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm going to set up this gear now, tidy him up with stuff. Have me coffee. This room here is ready to show. A little kid's lot of this tripod here. It beats this one. I think it is. That's a solid panoramic head lever. And that basically loft. There's nice and clean. Cloth on that, give that clean. Before I start. And that, it's into there. Probably a bit hard for this room, so I can drop that down a bit. So, bubble level, it's not level actually, so I'm ready to switch that on. That lens is clean. And then we'll have a little go. Basically what I do, I take 3 shots there. Standard exposure, overexposed, underexposed. 3 shots there, same again. 3 shots there, same again. 3 shots there, same again. That's where I start. 3, 6, 9, 12 shots. Stitching them together, create one panoramic image. Yeah, some quality. So I have a tidy up, have my coffee. Clean that lens, I'll have a little practice. Wait for everyone to clear out downstairs. 12:10, so get this bit done and I'll be back. Ready. Put the coffee away, stuff's in my side. I've got the wireless control on. I'm doing also white balance, ISO, F8, ISO 400. And like I said, it's set to do 3 shots, well 12 shots. High, low, middle exposure. So I'll crack on this side, the coffee around the corner, and I'll be back. Oh, I'm not going to be, I'll be back. Alright, just waiting to tidy up now. What's the time? Oh, sure, I'll plenty of time here. Then it's on 1 o'clock, they're all going to be kicked out apparently. Then they've got tied up, they've got to set some rooms up and get some rooms ready. I said earlier, I mentioned in the chat, I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, I should be able to do downstairs a little bit. I'd love to do up here and then fly down the stairs. Maybe it's too much for me to do at this early stage. I'm just a beginner with the old FPV. It'll look good if I could do it, it'd be brilliant if I could pull it off. here, fly down the stairs and round. But I'm going to have a little recce first. So I told me I can go up in the netting sort of thing as it were, sliding back down. But take it slow. There'll have to be some brakes in it, I would have thought. A bit of editing. We'll see. Give it a go, can't I? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. Said it now, so I've got to do it. Yeah. I was a little anyway, whatever. We'll have a play, and if I do it, I'll have it at this end of this video. Yeah, I can edit it a little bit. She's not expecting a one-shot one type of thing. Not like the pros do. Well, I'll be back in a minute. 30 minutes, I'm playing my phone for half an hour, I think. Oh, look what I found. Up the loft, an old fibre. Old paper fibre. No longer legal sender, apparently. It's not even worth sending to the bank, I think, £5. Right. Time to get the drone ready now. I could do it if there's no one about. Not even the client, I'll have a go, I think. But these people do the proper ones. Fly through under the food and the door opens. They're timers. I mean, they've got to be bloody good doing that. Anyway, I will see you in a bit. So here we go. I offered to do a flight with my drone with the goggles on. I'm no expert at all. The plan was to come out of here, turn left, fly above the lights, behind these pillars, down and left into the area where they've got the food for the children. Didn't quite go to plan. The turn was a little bit sharp for me. So I've gone round and right to start again. Just get a feel for it initially, I suppose. There we are. The girls look quite amazed. I was quite excited. Here we go. Over the lights, down. Plan was go left, nice and smooth. Not so smooth as I wanted to be fair. I put in the trigger on the drone controller too hard. Nice and smooth round, over. And I was going to go left here, which I think I did, then right behind that pier, which I did. Bit of a jerky one there, but that's okay. Get away with that. Coming back down, just getting a feel for it, get my bearings. And then the plan was to come round here into this little football pitch, which I did. Probably going a little bit too fast, pulling the trigger up a bit too fast. So here, I'm sort of like going a bit too close there. Now I've looked at the footage, I noticed I've got, on these left, you'll see slide 180 drift and flip, which means I've got easy acro switched on. I do believe when you have easy acro switched on, you've got no obstacle avoidance. So you still got the red and yellow markers on the screen there. This, by the way, if you're watching, is what I can see in the goggles. So this is what I can see in the goggles now. I promised them I'd try. I said to them it's my first ever time doing this. I've done a bit outside down the park, etc., but not in the business. This was in addition to the 360-degree virtual tour, which I did, which is like a photography tour, which I'm working on at the moment. So you'll see that beginning with my setup. I did this as a like a freebie for them, and I was really over the moon. And I said, "Yeah, we'll have some of that." The more you can get the more media you can get out there online, the better to promote your business. And here I am getting stuck. And I did say to the young lady there, if I get in trouble, I get a bit lost up here, I might need some help. And at this point, I sort of said, like, help, I'm lost. And I did not know where to go here. The plan was to come in, left and down the slide. And I'm just hovering. I mean, this little drone hovering around this little tight space is unbelievable. I mean, look at it. I mean, the quality's not the best because of the lack of light here, but I'm sort of trapped. I don't know the area. So luckily the young lady came to my rescue here in a minute, I think, on the left. But I suppose she had to get in the shot to tell me where to go. And I think she's climbing up those steps now. She comes up the steps. And bless her. So she's telling me to go left here, so I go left. Now, I can't see where to go. So I'm thinking I'm going for that gap there. So I'm going for that gap. She's pointing for that gap. Now, am I right, am I wrong? And now she's in my way. But I'm looking around a little bit. I ain't got a clue where to go here. I'm thinking, right, okay, go forward. So I'm flying forward. Bear in mind, this is a drone. I'm hovering around through a business. I've never done this before in my life. I don't know the area. I'm sure she said go down there, which I did. And then she sort of like called me back. So I've gone down here. I've got lost. Where am I going now? I'm looking for the slide. I could stop and drop down that hole. I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck. And there she is again. Come on, John, up here. Come on, Johnny boy. Up these steps. I'm going back up the steps. Then I hover about waiting for her, waiting for the young lady to tell me where to go again. Ah, I found it. How did I miss that? No idea. Here I go. Now, bear in mind, I didn't realise at this point I had obstacle avoidance switched off. I think it's switched off. Correct me if I'm wrong. When you got the acro, easy acro on. There I go, a little bit too fast. Now, lesson learned. So it crashed, landed on its bottom, which is fine. So she stood back, which is great, and it took back off again. I took it back off again. There she is, bless her. So here we go. Past her head, back up the top again. And I did warn them that it won't be a smooth flight. I'll have to edit this, put it into one little video, and try and create something out of it, and put some music to it, hopefully. But it's a freebie. It's an addition to their 360 virtual tour, the photography tour. So here we go. So I'm going to go down and through. The plan was go down, turn right through, nice and smooth. Not quite as smooth as I wanted. I mean, this is pretty good. I've flown down the park and the river before, but I'm just about get through Snick. I'm so excited. I pulled the trigger a bit quick here. I'm banking around. I did promise them to get this children's area on the left in, the baby toddler area on the left, but I'm coming through a bit too fast. So I'll come back round again. Left, then a slow right. Calm down. I'm coming back round. Now there's the baby toddler area there. Probably go past it a little bit quick. And here I go. I'm in for landing. Now obviously I've got to delete this bit. They're all excited. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I'm sweating. I'm stressed. I need a beer. So I land out. And then I think she wanted me to do another little clip because she wanted to put it on her social media. So I land this thing down. The batteries, I didn't realise since I've been down a park, I hadn't recharged the batteries properly. So there you go, auto landing. So I think at this point here, she wanted me to just do a little flight up, just to so she could film me and put it on social media, which I did. And then I decided to have a little flight again because I'm getting so excited. I thought, you know what, I'll have another go. See if I can do it a little bit smoother. So I come round here, nice and smooth round this bend, a little bit close to this pier. Now this, here we go, nice and smooth in there. And then I pull the trigger too tight. I'm too tight again. So I come back out, back over. Let's do that again. I think I do that again. So come back round again. I'm going to try and cut these bits together and make a decent video for them. As I say, this is in addition to their 360 photography virtual tour for the business, which will show up on Google Maps. This is better. And then I'll do it again. A little bit too tight there. There you go, a bit too tight. But I think I can add all these bits together and make something out of this. This is quite a good little move in here. Coming back through, round, nice smooth one to the left. At this stage, I think I've got to learn to pull the trigger a little bit lighter. I'm pulling it full throttle. Batteries, critical low battery, aircraft landing in 10 seconds. I think that's it. I'm sure I did another little flight. There we go. Battery too low, landing. So the footage you've just watched has the telematics. So you're seeing what I saw through the goggles. At the end of this video, I'm going to edit this footage and put it together as one little sort of clip for the client. End it in, cut it out, mix it about a bit and put some music to it, and that'll be the final bit, the final edit that I'll send over to the client. And of course, they've got the 360 virtual tour I've created. That'll be on their Google Maps listing very soon. Hope you enjoyed watching that video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.